Hello and welcome to the GameGrin Weekly News Roundup with me, Dominoid, voted #1 blue-haired news presenter by an independent panel of my mum. We have got a whole host of happy headlines headed your way today, but first let's rock out to that theme tune. Take it away, Fat Rat. So, first up is the 5th entry in the Disgaea series, which is finally getting a PC release 3 years after its initial debut on the PS4, and also a year after the title made its Switch appearance in 2017. Now, the game is one of Nippon Ichi's most popular titles, and this popularity was demonstrated when a limited edition demo was released. Instead of making the demo available to everyone who wanted it, the company instead allocated them via a webpage sponsored by Alienware with a limited number of keys available. They encouraged users to sign up for the try before you buy demo. However, after 12 hours, all of the keys were gone, with hundreds of players rather vocally upset that they could not give the game a try. Not to worry though, as everyone will be able to play the game when it releases on the 7th of May, so not much longer to wait. From coming soon to already here, and the 10th season of Overwatch began this week, with the rules largely unchanged from Season 9. As always, players need at least level 25 to complete, with 10 or more placement matches being played before getting an initial skill ranking. The new map Rialto will not yet feature, with Blizzard deeming it to need a bit more testing before it's being ready for competitive play. However, new hero Brigitte will be featuring, with players keen to try out her tank busting abilities in a more cutthroat situation. And from the tense world of online gaming, we move to something much more serene with the news that Prideful Sloth's massive debut title, Yonder the Cloud Chronicles, is coming to Nintendo's Switch. The indie title has been a hit among players who want a more serene gameplay experience, and we loved it here at GameGrin in our review last year. Now, new features for this version will include a photo mode, which allows for easier sharing of pictures taken of the tranquil game world within. It will be available digitally from the 17th of May, with a boxed physical version coming in June. Also coming to the Switch, and indeed to every other console under the sun, is Update Aquatic for Minecraft later this year. Now, those players who are still enjoying Microsoft's World Creator on older platforms are set to see their enjoyment come to an end abruptly after that, however, as the game will be receiving no more updates on a number of platforms. If you're a fan of the game on the PS Vita or the Wii U, then this upcoming update will be your last. PlayStation and Xbox players will find the same issues if they're not in possession of a PS4 or an Xbox One as well, with the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions suffering the same fate. In a blog post, the Redmond-based conglomerate announced the sad news. Arriving a little while after the initial launch, players on the PlayStation 4 edition, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PS Vita and Wii U will all receive the update Aquatic. With the exception of PlayStation 4 edition, this will mark the last big effort to keep those editions up to date with our newer versions of the game. Although we'd love to keep bringing new content to all our players forever, the older generation of consoles now make up less than 5% of our active players, so we've made the difficult decision to focus our efforts to support players where they play Minecraft the most and where we plan to add new features. On Java, PlayStation 4 edition, and the versions of Minecraft made with the Bedrock engine on other consoles, mobile and Windows 10. From a game that is available on every platform under the sun to one that is an exclusive. And you cannot have failed to notice that God of War has been released for the PS4, and it is making something of an impact, with reviews glowing with praise for the game and many people just a little bit addicted to it. If you need a confirmation of just how much of an impact it's made, then look no further than the sales figures, as it's been announced that the game has sold over 3 million copies in its first 3 days alone. From a title with unanimously positive reviews now to one that polarised everybody back in the day, as we hear that Hidetaka Suehiro, the creator behind cult hit Deadly Premonition, is back, and this time he is on Kickstarter to fund his new game, The Good Life. As you would expect from the mind of the man known as Swery65, it is pretty damn weird. The game follows the life of journalist Naomi. She moves to the tranquil town of Rainy Woods to take photographs, but ends up finding herself caught in a murder mystery made all the more mysterious by the townsfolk's habit of turning into cats and dogs every night. Also featuring the work of Panzer Dragoon creator Yukio Fatatsugi, as well as the teams at White Owls and G Rounding, it is a pretty big collaborative project. And it's already hit its Kickstarter goal of $620,000. Funding is still open at the time of recording, with a prototype demo of the game available on the Kickstarter page to help whet your appetite. And to finish up, let's take a quick look at 3 stories that'll take less time than it takes Kratos to get all broody and call his son boy. And this week it's a Wild West special. Wild West Online will leave early access and launch on Steam on the 10th of May 2018. When it launches properly, it will include more than $40 worth of items, including gun skin bags to customise the appearance of your guns, and cosmetic bags with random items to alter character appearance. In addition to those freebies, the game will also leave early access with a host of new features. These include the addition of Rival Faction Global Conflict to the world, several new public PvP events, additional PvE quests, and expanded activities already included, such as additional mining, cooking, hunting and farming quests. The rights to the Call of Juarez series have been returned from publisher Ubisoft to their original creator Techland, who will now be creating and publishing the games. Founded in 1991, the Polish-based company are most well known nowadays for the Dead Island and Dying Light series, but they have also been the creators of the Wild West series since its first game back in 2006. And finally, the hype train for Red Dead Redemption quite literally kept on rolling, with the new trailer demonstrating the danger of taking said mode of transport in the Old West. The game is coming out on the 28th of October, and with the latest story trailer showing the epic experience that awaits, we are salivating already. That is all that we have time for this week. Thank you for being here, and as always, we appreciate any likes, subscriptions, follows, and comments that you might want to bestow on us, depending on your platform and your preference. If you're on YouTube, why not check out our sister channel, Moving Pictures, and all of their big and small screen related shenanigans. The link is in the description as always. We will be back with more news next week when Auburn Avenger TGK is your host. And remember, we stream on Twitch most nights at 8 PM. I have been your host, Dominoid, and I will see you soon. But until next time, game on.